What's up, everybody? Coming back with a video here, and I'm going to talk about an issue that is plaguing our country, poisoning our country from the inside, and nobody's reporting on this, or at least very little. Only a few places, as we're going to read an article right now. This is bad. This to me is the end of civilization as we know it. It's the beginning seeds of it, okay? When we see lawlessness like what I'm going to show you in a video, I'm going to actually, let's not waste any time, right? Let's get right into it. Check out this video. So that's a store in Philadelphia that's being absolutely ransacked, free for all, steal as much as you possibly can, as fast as you can. That, to me, looks like scenes out of a zombie apocalypse, right? Everybody's running in the store, taking whatever they can, except this isn't a scene from a movie. This is happening in real life, and this is happening at many places across this country. This is how society ends. This is how a government eventually is going to crack down, and we are going to live under the thumb of an oppressive authoritarian government. And that's what scares me, because I believe they're letting this happen, and they know what's happening. But one of the most important things that I saw in that clip, my gosh, is the children engaging in this theft at a large scale. That's sad. That breaks my heart to see this happening across the country. And for those who say, oh, well, who cares? This is Walmart or whoever, Target. They make tons of money. No, they start to eventually, when losses that big start to happen, things start to change. Check out this article from the Daily Mail. Walmart shuts 4 stores in Chicago, having its footprint in crime-ridden, Democrat-led city because they lose tens of millions of dollars a year, and the losses are now doubling. My gosh, Walmart is now closing half of their stores in Chicago that are not profitable. The stores will close by April 16th. This article is from last month, actually, but I've finally got a chance to make this video, and it's continued. This is I'm going to show you another video that you're not going to believe. The close by April 16th, and employees will be able to transfer. The closings come as Chicago continues to see a crime wave, and that's an understatement. Walmart is shuttering half of its stores in Chicago, mostly located on the crime-ridden city's south and west sides. And that's so sad for those neighborhoods and the people who really need these stores, because they do offer great deals. I shop at Walmart all the time, right? And they've been losing millions each year. The 4 stores closing their doors have not been profitable for years, even after efforts to turn them around. Now, I'm going to another article over here. Walmart shuts 4 stores down in Chicago, and the Daily Mail lists all the big box shops from Macy's to Target which have closed due to millions in losses from rampant theft. Major retailers in the U.S. have been forced to shut down shops due to millions of dollars in losses as rampant theft plagues big box stores across the country, and it's only getting worse. In 2021, companies lost a combined $94 billion to shrink, a term used to describe theft and inventory loss. Guys, that's 2021. Nothing of this nature that we're seeing now, nothing of what we're seeing now happened in 2021. I guess some stuff, but like now it's just crazy. It's just a mad dash to run in stores and take as much as you possibly can. Could you if that was 94 billion to shrink then, could you imagine the type of theft, that number that we're going to see from 2023 when we look back on 2023, because usually these numbers take a while to get. Take a look at this video of what's going on at Walmart. Okay, so like it looks innocent enough. Oh yeah, but what again? Children in this video just being taught that it's okay to just steal. They're just, eating free in Walmart. I know it's like a joke video on TikTok, but this type of behavior has very, very bad consequences for society. we're going to lose everything. Eventually, the government's going to come in, clamp down, take over everything, and then dictate when we can do everything. I'm telling you, when you're allowed to go to work, when you're allowed to have recreation, when you're allowed to shop. Maybe that's why they're letting this happen, so they know down the line that they're eventually going to clamp down. I don't know, just a surmising here. But why, how are they allowing this type of theft to go on? As a matter of fact, listen to what Charlie had to say about it, my favorite YouTuber.
Little micro area will be destroyed, and you'll see this happen all across the country with thousands and thousands and thousands of similar communities. Walmart is literally the king of operating profitably. If Walmart can't operate profitably in these neighborhoods under these conditions, nobody else is going to be able to. Target, similar problem. Target said it lost $400 million in profits last November due to organized gangs of shoplifters who have been stealing merchandise from its stores. $400 million. That's like the entire market cap of some companies in lost merchandise alone. Best Buy CEO said, quote, organized retail crime groups would steal entire shelves of high-value products like electronics to resell them at a discounted price. Entire shelves. So Best Buy implemented measures like locking up products and hiring extra security staff to minimize theft and protect staff and customers, but the outlet revealed it would be closing down 20 large format stores this year as consumer spending slowed and losses increased. So heading into this environment where people have less money to spend and input costs are much higher, labor costs are much higher, while at the same time a lot of these companies have to pay all this extra money out in losses and in extra security protocols. Completely ridiculous. This shouldn't be something that happens if you're a corporation and you pay really high taxes, which you do in a lot of these states where the problem is the biggest. You should at least have some level of infrastructure as a return for that. Otherwise, why the hell are we paying taxes? You look over at CVS, a staple pharmacy and convenience shop nationwide. Well, they just announced their goal to close at least 300 CVS stores a year through the end of 2026. And there's no shortage of trending articles about how professional thieves have been stealing thousands and thousands of dollars from CVS like candy. In Florida, they're investing heavily in new time delay safes. You can find story after story of crime happening at their locations. Like just yesterday, a woman stole 61 pints of Ben & Jerry's. Just ridiculous levels of lawlessness that sounds like innocent petty theft, but if you look at it on a broad scale, it's completely destroying a lot of these stores' abilities to operate. And if this is what we're seeing on broad, big corporate America companies that we all know, well, what about these small mom and pop stores? Well, they're seeing this wave of crime and they're just like, you know what? We're just going to shut down.
I tell you, he made a lot of great points in there. This type of behavior is going to hurt communities that it happens in most, and it's only spreading to more and more communities. So for people who say, oh, well, that does not happen in here, it's coming. It's going to happen, and it's going to affect you. We have to stop putting people in charge who are allowing these things to happen. This is crazy. This is the end of society as we know it. Like, I don't know if people are realizing that once we start seeing anarchy like this, the end is near. This is crazy. One of the things Charlie notes in that video is the immense cost that it costs to keep these stores running, and the immense taxes that they pay. And you would think that you're paying that type of taxes. Well, part of what goes into taxes is the police force and keeping the area where the store is safe. So these stores are saying, you know what, we're closing them down because we're paying taxes, we're paying all these fees and all this stuff, and we're not getting protected. Why are we going to even have these stores here? This is behavior that just scares me to my core. We can't have a society where it's complete anarchy. We have to come to our senses here. This is really scary stuff, and it's really scary for the future generations. People who are just having kids now or have young children. I don't have kids, my gosh, but I do have nieces and nephews, and I worry about their, and I hope to have kids. I worry about their future and what kind of a country are they going to have? Like, how long are we going to let this go? This is sad stuff, and I hate to see it. And we have to put better people in charge who will not allow total anarchy. This is unacceptable. It's grotesque, and it's got to stop. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you in the next one.